Hey guys, welcome to the Tribe Life Vlogmas. My name is Ijeoma from Mado, and in today's Tribe Life Vlogmas, I'm going to share with you my complete productivity system. And it's amazing because it's a hybrid system, and anyway, I'm just going to go into it. So the first thing for my productivity system is my Apple Notes. If you've watched my subsequent videos, you will know that I literally created a digital life management system on my Apple Notes that really helped me. So I always say that my Apple Note contains the strategic and tactical aspects of my life. You know how that you create a strategy for your life, right? And the tactical, how business managers do the whole strategy, tactical thing. It contains all that. So it contains the strategy, which is the output, the outcome I want for my life, and the tactical, which is how I want to implement it, right? But the operational, which is the actual execution, happens on the second part of my productivity system, which is an execution planner. So the execution planner is something that I create. I used to create it quarterly, but now I'm migrating to every 60 days because it's a shorter time. Also helps me not to lose steam easily, because I found out that with the quarter, by the time I'm getting to the third month, I'm already feeling like I want something new again, right? So taking it down to 60 days, and I know that it's going to work for me, because plus it also gives me 6 times iteration in a year. Anyway, the execution plan is the second part, and with the execution planner, I literally just plan what I'm executing. I just lift the epics that are due, the things that I need to fix concerning my growth gaps, the big goals I need to deliver on, the learning systems I need to implement to stay fresh and on edge, and the small tasks that I need to execute on, as well as my routines, both the ones I do weekly and the ones I do daily. So with that execution plan, they also have it there, and then I break it down to months, to weeks, and to days. So that's the second part of my productivity system. The third part of my productivity system is my journal. I always have a journal that I open at the beginning of a quarter or the year, and it's that journal that I do my brain dump, I do my mind clearing, I share my thoughts, I do check-in. There's a journaling method I call check-in, which is where I generally just check in with myself, like, how are you doing? How is the day going? Especially if maybe I'm in a season of my life where I'm trying to navigate my feelings around something. So I constantly check in, like, hey IG, how you do? And then I start with I am, and then the words just start to flow. But I always have a journal as part of my productivity system. Now, the journal is different from my planner, and I like to keep them separated. I've had a situation in the past where I put them both together. However, a part of me just does not like carrying bulky. I've noticed that I don't like anything that is not simple. So as much as I like those bulky planners and they look good, and I design my own planners, I used to get tired of them. But when I got this very simple execution planner that was just 40 pages, 40 leaves, 80 pages, I stuck with it, and I really just love the simplicity. It's very simple. I think it kind of makes me feel I don't have to do a lot of work. I don't know, but I liked it. But then putting the journal separately was what worked for me, because I can't combine the two of them. I don't even want to combine it. The fourth part of my productivity system is my highlighters. Now, I work with my highlighters, especially I have 2 highlighters. I have the green and the red. And what I do with the highlighters is that when I plan my day, I use the highlighter to highlight the things that are most important for me to do, so that if I get into my day becomes busy and I'm really scrunched for time, I look at my planner, and my planner shows me the things that I must do at all costs, no matter how scrunched for time I am. So it means that I just zero in. I remove every other thing and I zero in on that. And what I do is that, depending on how much time I have, I first of all go for the red things that I need to get done, the ones I've marked red, and then before I do the green, and I also work sometimes. For example, something like my night prayer, I mark it red, but that cannot happen till night. So if I don't have a lot of time and I need to deliver on something, it's supposed to be executed at 10 o'clock. It's not going to put me under pressure, but at least I know that before I go to bed, I must do that. So yeah, those highlighters. And the next thing is my 0.3 millimeter biros. Now, I'm very intentional with the biro I use. I wish I brought it here, but the normal biro doesn't just work for me. This particular biro is, I'll see if I can get a picture and add it to the video, but this particular biro has a very thin mouth, and I also love it because my execution planner is a spread. So having a biro with thin mouth really helps with my biro not taking up space on the planner, so that's actually part of my productivity system. I'm not kidding, because also the way the biro writes, there's something about a biro that writes well. There's really something about a biro that writes well. So yeah, the next part of my productivity system is now optional stickers. Now, I put this as optional because there was a time in my life that I used to do stickers, but I just felt like I don't want to say he did more harm than good, but yeah, it didn't create the effect I was thinking it was going to. And even now I don't do it, but I just put optional because at the beginning of the month, I always like to identify what I call my victory sticker. And what that means is that if in a day I'm able to complete up to 70% the day's schedule, because I will calculate it, I give myself a victory sticker. And I put the sticker, and it's always nice because I can look back at the week and look at how many times I've got the victory sticker that helps me know that I executed well. Now in another video, I'm going to talk about how I review my day, especially because review has been very intentional, because I cannot give a routine the same level of weight as my highest goal. And when I'm reviewing, one is going to be heavier than the other. I try to always bring out those stickers, so that at the end of the day, I can paste them. Then for me, it becomes a victory sticker, and a reminder that in this particular day, that the sticker is standing, I conquered it. So yeah, that's my complete productivity system. I probably might expand more, but I'm also at a stage in my life where I'm doing more things minimalist. So I try to avoid things that I don't need if I can, because sometimes when you have all these weights, like I said in one of my previous videos, it just causes mental clutter that slows you down. So yeah, that's it. All right, see you in my next video and take care. Thank you. Bye.